Good morning, friends. We got a few minutes this morning. It's 5:45 right now. I've showered and shaved and showered, ready for the day. Want to pick up where I left off yesterday with God's love, okay? Oh, I meant to get some books. I'll show you those later. Like I said, Thelma and I grew up in church, and we were very confused about salvation, very insecure, and that's not a happy place at all. 1978. Actually, I went to Bible college right after high school. I went for 2 years. I dropped out for what I thought were good financial reasons, which if I had it to do over, I'd finish the 4 years and do it right. But I didn't. But while I was there, my last year was the year of 72, 73, and I bought a little book in the bookstore, just a little paperback book. I don't have it anymore. I've got a bigger, I found a hard-covered version of it. Love Is Now was the book. It's out of print. Peter Gilchrist was the author. He's gone now. But that book revolutionized our concept of God and His love and His plan for mankind. And once we were awakened to that truth and set free from the bondage of sin, we're still sinners, don't get me wrong, but there was no turning back. There was no looking back. And it's like, wow, my eyes have been opened. Scriptures that I grew up with all of a sudden took on new life and new meaning. They meant things. I get it now. And there was no turning back. And so we have been, unfortunately, pretty much dissatisfied with churches that we've been in as parishioners, and as pastors. We tried to wake people up, but people are so indoctrinated. That's where the word comes from, I guess, into this clean slate thing where you've got to, you get forgiveness from God and He'll clean your slate, but it's up to you to keep your slate clean. Well, guess what? You can't. You're not going to. So, no, you're not free to just live any way you want and God's forgiven you, and yet, no, that's not the key either. Read Paul in the New Testament, his letters to the churches. No. That's not why God set us free, so that we could sin. No. The Ten Commandments. Let's go back to them. That's a good place to start. I'm not going to list them off. You can read them. They're in Exodus chapter 20, I think. I'm not good for remembering references, but I think they're in there. You can find it. Read Genesis and Exodus. Good place to start. Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Skip over those things unless you're ready to make lists. But anyway, read the New Testament. Read the Gospel of John. Book of Acts. Anyway, where was I? The clean slate thing. Yeah, that's ridiculous. God set us free. And I have given a few of those books away. I bought I think all there were available on used books and gave those away. And I've gone back and I've read that book, and it's like, okay, that was a pretty good book, but there's a much better book. He Loves Me. I've talked about this before. He Loves Me by Wayne Jacobson. Wayne Jacobson is still alive. He's finding victory over a bone cancer or something he's dealing with, but he's about my age, 72. He and his wife just celebrated their 50th anniversary. We did ours last fall, and God set him free. He grew up in the church as well, and fantastic ministry. LifeStream, LifeStream.org. And you can find a lot of free stuff. He gives his book away as a PDF. If you want to send me an email, find my email address, Google me, find my website. I've got all kinds of contact. Send me an email. I will send you a paper copy of his book, absolutely free of charge, okay? We buy them by the case, and hand them out to people who mostly don't bother to read them. I can't help you. I can't help you. We'll talk more. Have a good day.